tell me a few lessons you've learnt about money in general, right? What is some of the things that you've learnt about money? Because the first thing that I've realized is, number one, money buys you freedom. And when you have money, you can really, really amp your game up. Especially after going to Mumbai cohort, I've realized that you could hire smarter people. Right now, if you hire somebody who's way smarter than you, you're working on a unified dream. That person has the expertise, and you are just covering that bridge through the money. Right? So that's one thing for me, like freedom and getting access to really smart people. I also believe money could be not just transactional, but it could be also relationship based. The more money you have, the kind of friends that you also have are also, their net worths are also high. They are also HNI kind of people. And for that, you need money. It's a little materialistic on that. So, what are some of the lessons you've learned about money as a teenager?
Passive income source. From that YouTube wala thing that happened to me, I lost all my income source. So passive income source is getting a good income source, like 3 to 4 5 ways that you're getting money. So अगर एक दो नीचे भी चले जाए, you are still making a good amount of money.
Makes sense. That's one.
Second is having an emergency fund.
Emergency fund.
There was a time I realized that I don't have a bank account balance, a good balance, and I hired 3 people. In the first very start, when I started Amrev X, I hired 3 people with a salary of 1.5 lakhs. I need to give it to them every month, from web designers to that writer, content writer. I realized that Shashwat, if you're not making 1.5 lakhs, there's a runway, right? If for example you have 10 lakhs in your bank account and 1 lakh is your liability every month, 10 महीने का आपके पास runway है, that startup says. Runway के end पे आ जाओगे, you'll have nothing but to lay off them. And that time I realized having an emergency fund, not for just yourself, for your hospital needs, but for your staff also, because they are the people, they are giving their 100% efforts and they have faith in you. It's not like the random startups that they just, because of recession is coming, lay off 400 people. While most of the startups are laying off people, we are hiring still. So emergency fund and being profitable. People think they can do change and they can create a lot of value. Yes, you can create. But what is the value if you're burning money?
Makes sense.
What is the value if you're burning someone else's money that you're funded? Okay, create value, no worries at all, but just don't burn. Try the minimizing it. You're giving gift hampers, you're hosting parties on parties, cocktails, beers, whatnot, getting a wine bottle of 1 lakh rupees. It's just cash burning, right? You're just not realizing that you have a runway left.
Correct.
So at that time I realized that yes, funding is right now very easy for people. Pitch deck banaya, they go to investor, dilute their 30-40% in seed fund round, 20%, and they get some money and they just start burning like, yes bro, ab to paisa haath mein hai. But you lost your 40%, right?
Makes sense. Makes sense.
So emergency fund. Second is passive income. Third is compounding. Money makes money. That I learned from stock market. You invested 1 lakh in TTML ka share, Tata Tele Services. It was at 3 rupees 2 years ago. Right now it made a high of 300. That's 10,000% return. It's a Tata ka company. People do believe in Tata ke companies. So compounding and investing. Take risk. You people say buy penny stocks जो 1 का 5 जाएगा. Okay, buy na. But invest in good penny stocks like Tata. Tata was also available as a penny stock at 3 rupees Tata TTML. But people were investing in what not companies. The people invested in TTML at 3 rupees, now they exited at 280, 250.
That's insane, isn't it? Like, and I really like the fact that compounding works many ways, right? Many ways.
Any way you say.
Yeah.
And fourth is money buys you freedom. So कुछ लोग ये भी बोलते हैं कि पैसे से कुछ नहीं होता. पैसे कमा के क्या करोगे? तो भाई पहले आप कमा लो. पहले आप कमा लो फिर बताना. So like I am taking so many flights every day now. Like it's every month I am going in another city, meeting some new peoples. Meeting some new humans. You're just going another city. How can I ask my parents, please give me a business class ka ticket? Because I'm very tired. I cannot. They are also working very hard. But at the same time, if you have that much, you will relax yourself by buying a business class ka ticket.
Makes sense.
So money buys you freedom. And then you said hire the people who are better than you. I do the same. I hire people older than me, better in the field they are. So like stock market. People told me कि 19 साल का, the guy told me the 19 साल का बच्चा क्या stock market सिखाएगा, क्या finance सिखाएगा, and I had already hired an ITN, and after 3 to 4 months there was a coincidence that the same guy wanted to invest in my startup. But we were not raising funds at time. So it's all about hiring good people. Money gets you that.
Makes sense, man. Makes sense.
So, yeah.
So I'm sure people watching you from all age groups can take away a lot of things, and especially I hate the fact that most Indians think it's a struggle to make money. In fact, it's not. You just have to understand how money operates, in whose hand it operates, and where can you place yourself, at which end point can you place yourself to get that money into your pocket. Right? But at the end of it, if you just want money to spend, then it is hard. But if you want money to make more money, then it is easy. And I think Warren Buffett says it, right? There's no credibility that money can have that anybody else can have. If you have money, that itself has so much credibility, and that's how you make money.
So even one of my friend told me this: you lose your job, everything you lose, but you have 10 crores in your bank account. No one will question you, bro, क्या कर रहा है तू? Just tell them ना 10 crore अकाउंट पे रखे हैं, जो आपको बनाने में कुछ सालों लग जाएंगे, वो मेरे बैंक अकाउंट में अभी रखे हैं. So even if I take retirement, it's okay. You put it in a retirement fund by there are banks offering 1% every month. That's known as retirement fund. So 10 crores डाल दो, you are getting 10 lakh rupees every month doing nothing. Compounding.
Yeah, I swear, man. And I think as people understand the money markets, understand how people's psychology operates behind money, it's actually very easy on that note. And I'm so happy that you at 19 are actually not just changing your life or the way you are to your parents, but changing a whole bunch of people through your institute. And I'm sure, Shashwat, this is just the beginning of something very, very massive that is to come.